we were going so well. Look, I don't know what just happened because I definitely was here doing the things. As y'all see, we've added a little bit more. We're gonna keep adding. I apologize for the cut. Ugh. When we fix memory, we'll put them together. We'll make one super cut of all the uni work that we've done. Just vibe out for the last hour and 8 minutes on this one, and ideally, music will be playing in the background. And then I'm gonna go ahead and finish the sketch for this. I really hate that that just happened. It was so smooth. That means the outro is gonna be on here too. Like, I'm sorry, you guys. You would swear that I hadn't been doing this for. Are we 4 years in? I don't know. Since 20. Yeah. Oh damn. We're 4 years in. There's no going back. I don't want to though. I really enjoy this. I see what people say. It does get addicting after a while. It's like, oh! But for me, I like creating, so this just gives me a reason to finish projects. I said what I said. Maybe part 3 on finishing this. Part 2, because of cutting him. Which is like part 3, part 4 of the whole illustration. But we finish projects over here. We do. Not we finish. We finish projects over here. That's what it should have been. Oh, I see. I'm thinking that wang. Hey, thicken that wang out. You know what I mean. Gotta thicken that wang. All right, let me stop. That could be misconstrued. Misconstrued. In the toaster with the noodle. Ooh. I wanna get detailed. So I'm gonna switch from 9 to, that's 9 to 7. Yeah, 7, 9. Hello and welcome. I apologize. The earlier, thank you. So this is our community mascot, so to speak. This is the best description I can give. I do apologize that the video got cut in half. Unfortunately, I guess the connection cut out mid. Like, damn, everything was so smooth. So there's not really an intro on this. I do apologize if it seems very unprofessional. Just go ahead and check that out and then come back to this. But I'm going to do a super cut of all of the work that I've done for this for anybody that is just seeing it for the first time. Thank you guys for being here, and thank you for just vibing out. Whee! Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Like, I do have chat pulled up on a separate one. Now I have to switch to this one real quick. But that's just so I see you guys because I'll be back and forth. Whee! This character is an original character called Uni. Short for universe kind of thing. There's a whole background story that I haven't shared with you guys, so maybe I'll do that for the supercut. I'll just show you guys. My little sweaty, shaky hands. Oh, no. That's what I just erased. We were switching that before it cut. We were switching that. Oh, yeah. You guys are awesome. pocket watch. Can I do that? Clean that up a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna get real detailed with this one. It is gonna get painted. I think I'll do that as a separate video. And then also, just so you guys know, because I said it in the other video, but I gotta say it, I'm not gonna get copywritten strike. I'll be fine. I know the creators. So all the music playing is So Proper Beats on YouTube, Spotify, all of it. I will also edit the description and everything. I'm like, the extra work, YouTube. Why? SpongeBob. Why? What kind of egg is it? Instead of throwing your eraser off to the side, you could just cap it. Put it on there like a cap. It's an eraser after all. An eraser after all. But still, knead it as you need to clean it. It's gonna work, I swear. I also need to look at the design for those eggs. That's not just going to be a regular egg. I want it to be a precursor egg from Jack and Dexter. So that's what it'll look like one of those. Also, let me make sure that y'all have not. Thank you for subbing. We do like to have fun at this channel. We don't just like to do chill nights like this. We do like to have fun. And as long as I can, I will be creating for the rest of my life, so why not? You know, why not share the vibe? Thank you for subbing. Thank you for being here. I want that line thicker so it bounces out a little bit from the pants. I do like working on bigger scales. These were actually challenges. These two were challenges because I haven't worked on a canvas that small since college, when they force you to try new things. Now I have to force myself to try new things. Some of it doesn't translate very well, so you'll see me go back over it to like clearly distinct the hierarchy of it from back to front. Realistically, from front to back. The thicker and bolder the line, the closer it is. In this particular drawing, that is not true for all drawings, but it can be if that is your style. This one, that's how it is. That's how it is. The pants. Well, I've colored this before, so you guys have seen the colors before, but if you haven't, navy blue and brown, mostly. A couple of teal, a little bit of a, like a goldish, fall type orange. Is that a stick sticking out? No, that's Buzz. This is a stick sticking out. I don't know what it is about that random string in a bird's nest, but it's always pink or red. Or like a baby blue. But there's always a string in a bird's nest. Never touch them bare hand, just so you know. That's not a real worm in there. I threw a gummy worm in. I threw a gummy worm on there. It's just the line went with the nest line, so it can be confusing. So we're gonna do it like that. I did open it up further on that. I think because I'm so determined to actually finish this tonight, that's why I'm so quiet, because I'd normally be like, I'm like, dang, am I okay? Yeah, I am. I am. I just want to make sure y'all get what you came here for. Get what you came here for. Did it cut out again? Somebody drop something in chat for me real quick, cause uh uh uh. To answer your question, hey, King of Anime. I was about to say, no, say never mind. But you probably left that note and then popped out. Wow. Oh yay. Thank you, God. Thank you. Oh yeah. Thank you guys. All right. So who is this? Who is this? M Young. If you read the description of the last one, if you read the information that I put in the description and the chat, then any request you have to donate $1 to get that request. The color work will not be done on live. It will be done at a later date. And you don't just come in and demand. You donate because that's going to be purchasing gifts for the homeless, deodorant, soap, all those types of things. Those dollars go to that. And then, you know, blah, 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 blah. But when I see the notification, yeah, I'll draw you. But I have way too many people that hop in here and they're like, hey, give me a shout out. Hey, draw me. Hey, do this. And it's like, there's a reason why we do this, you guys. There's a reason. I don't just do this. I do this because it helps somebody else. So, not to be like just cutthroat with it, but like, I'm just explaining that's why we do this. So, no, I didn't draw it because of that. And thank you for being here. And hey, what's good, Amelia? Let me go ahead. I do need to switch this really quick. For the last 50 minutes, we are going to be in a do 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 do. You'll see it. Do 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 do. That's actually Cowboy Bebop. That's not what we're listening to. Ooh. Ooh, I don't even gotta talk. That looked like it get loud. That's for y'all. Enjoy. And thank you guys for being here. Truthfully, I know I keep saying that, but like, I don't know. There's just something about doing what you love, like this. Like, this has to be the most fun way for me to display my art and to communicate with the community that's growing. Y'all, us together. And really just enjoy the vibe and the process of it. I gotta stand up. My legs getting tired sitting. Like, when y'all show up, it feels more than just art that I'm just doing for myself and for somebody to see. It feels like an adventurous journey, like a D&D community coming together, but this is the game. I wanted to give her a book bag and all the jazz and all that greatness, but I decided not to. I got 50 minutes to finish this. Holy shit, you guys. Let me take an actual stance. Like, Yep. Oh, owl eye. I was supposed to look that up. I know it's not square or rectangular like a goat or something, but it's not like a cat's eye either. Owl eye. I feel like, yeah, they're just circular. Yep. Across the board. Except that one. That one looked like, I don't know, like pain. That one looks like pain from Naruto. He said I will show you pain. And you will believe it. Okay. It's pretty straightforward. I didn't even ask you guys. How are you today? Like, how are you doing? I did. Okay, let me be real. I did ask on the other video, but I didn't ask on this one. How is everybody's day going? Are you okay for real? Like, check in with me. I'm gonna still poke back, peek back, and look at the chat. But I want to just do a vibe check real quick. Hopefully your week is good. Hopefully you haven't been too stressed out. And if you have been, you can always either come to the Discord and vent privately. It does erase it after a while. But you can just type out whatever you're feeling in that moment. Oops, that was not about to be straight. I'm like, oh, real perfect. The lead wasn't even. Oh, the lead. It would help if the lead was far enough out to where I could. I'm gonna lower it now. Hit this little line here. That joint said, nope, I don't think I will. Nope, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I want this to low-key be a stamp. But we'll get there. Uni was originally created through a whole nother webtoon that we will be, spoiler alert, we will be releasing this fall. I say we as in the community will get a chance to see it officially. Uni was going to be a character in that webtoon, but I didn't want to make it too, I don't know. I didn't really want to force the character in there, and I didn't want to make it so convoluted where there's familiars and all types of stuff and like, you know, it was gonna end up more like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure than the storyline that I'm trying to tell. So I stand up because my legs were tired. Now I'm on my knees. And let me know if my head's in the way. I apologize. I know I got a big dome at home. The things that look double line, I'm marking it for when I come back to paint. So up here, it almost looks like Uni has an eyelid. It'll be translated in shading rather than a harsh line to show the eyelid area. I gotta get those squiggles right, so we're gonna wait on that. Actually, I could bring it up on my phone. I can bring it up on my phone. I said it on the last one, but I'm gonna say it again. This egg is going to be a precursor egg from, I couldn't type it in because I forgot, Jack and Dexter. And this happened because when I was at DreamCon last year, I got a chance to take a photo with the dude dressed up as Jack from Jack and Dexter. And let me tell you, he had the actual egg, and I was like, I was nerding out. I was. And this is why I needed a photo of it, because I was definitely about to draw it wrong. It looks like this. So that's what that egg is going to look like here. And that is a literal Easter egg. Just because I'm a big fan of it and the mystery behind that part of the storyline of it and stuff. It's really cool. The oxels and everything. I know what I did, but does that go against copyright for artwork? Copyright infringement with the No, because now I don't like the way the egg looks, so I gotta round it up. I was gonna leave it. I'll be real. I was gonna leave it. This one I gotta stand up for though, because the angle. Part of me was gonna do this deconstructed, and I'm glad I'm not. But but maybe in a different sketch I'll do that. Come here. Come here, come here. And also this is. Where did, oh, okay. I'm like, where did the one that I pulled out? So you guys can kind of see. Get out of my little spot. I need to make these shapes. Get this done. That sound, like I know it's supposed to be like D&D, ambiance, tavern type. I feel like it's played with a violin here, but it sounds like it would be played with a sugi horn very well. That little, like, I feel like I should be sitting down to drink tea with Uncle Iroh, but not if there's a violin playing. Naughty Dog has only made me mad maybe once. Only once. Ooh, which I think, I don't know if I've missed it, but isn't Last of Us Part 2 getting a new season this year or something? Like, soon? This summer or something? I don't know. I'm not about to look it up, but like, good. I peek back. I'm glad you're doing okay. So proper. But for real, I hope the rest of you are also doing okay. But isn't Last of Us Part 2, not Part 2, isn't Last of Us the TV show getting a season 2? And does Mr. Pascal know what he's getting into? That's all I'm asking. Like, how many episodes did he sign up for? And will Naughty Dog, are they going to change that? I'm wondering. My personal opinion, I hope they don't. Because it then goes, one, against the gaming community that has already played the game. But it also goes against, like, the storyline itself. I think it's stronger with that note that, oh, you did what? And it's like, damn, you did that. Like, yeah, it kind of sucks, but for the story, it makes sense. It's like if Ron Weasley were a better wizard than both Harry and Hermione, it wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh, that looked kind of crooked from this angle. Ain't gonna lie. But, oh, and this is a little too high. Can I double that? No, let's not double it. Let's just bring it down to there. Low key, it might not, but it might work. It might work like this. Mayhaps not double, but mayhaps shade. Or just bite the bullet and erase it. Bite the bullet. Curse my left-handed smudge. This is what I'm constantly getting up and down. Because the angles. I'm definitely one of those people that'll take this and until I get the right angle for every single line. I do that digitally too. A wise man once said, It is a sickness of the highest order. And it is, as an artist, it truthfully is. You know what? My bad, I didn't mean to drop it. But you know what? I kind of like this double line. Are y'all opposed to this? I'm bringing y'all closer. Are you opposed to that double line? Because what I'm thinking, right? Catch with me, ride with me. I'm going to darken that. Or paint it. When it gets painted, it'll be... Like if I shadow it out like these, and I just make it dark, it could work. Because the lines... Here. Here, let me show you something real quick. Because... I should have just brought the screen closer to I mean the canvas closer to Oh, Google kicked me out of my search. All right, there we go. All right, so because that line in the middle is actually lower, that's why I brought it down. But then I'm like, we could double it, and then when we paint it, it's just going to be slightly thicker. But it's not going to take away from all the other shapes because the shapes will also be a little bit bigger than what they are on the actual orb. That's what we gonna do. Yep, just talked it out. You guys are amazing. You guys are great. Thank you. Y'all know how to walk me through my talking. You know. Hey. I found that one eraser I said I didn't have. It doesn't matter though, because I really just needed the lead. And at that point, let me just use this. What did I just... But yeah, I am very interested to see what Naughty Dog is going to do for the show and how many episodes we're gonna get with Joel. But I'm like, ooh. Also, I apologize for anybody that has just watched the show and has not been exposed to the video game at all. I do apologize for that, because normally I'll say spoiler alert if I'm actually going to spoil something. Because I personally hate spoilers too. Sorry, I saw this and my crackhead energy told me to fix it. There we go. I'll also clean that up and paint. You guys, when's the last time you ran for... Okay. When's the last time you ran outside to catch the ice cream truck to get ice cream? There's just nothing better than that feeling when the weather hits and you hear the racism in the air from the music. It's like, oh shit, they got the best soft serve that's, like delivery. It's right outside. We can just go ahead and go. And yeah, shoot. That was last week for me. Hello. That was delicious. They said it's Easter weekend. I know people are out. Yeah, the adults, the paying adults are out. you, and he pulled right up in front of the house. Well, right next door, really. Um, but that was perfect. It felt like, I don't know, GoPuff or DoorDash or one of those that I don't use. Not that I'm against it. It's just if I can't drive to go get it, I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. If I gotta pay somebody to pick something up from the store for me or something like that, I'm gonna reach out to a friend. I'm gonna be like, when you going? All right, either can I ride with you or can you just pick this up for me since you going today? Or I'm gonna go get it myself. But yeah, it's like, them fees be outrageous. It's generally something that I don't need, or like a late night craving or something. At that point, I need to take myself to bed. That's an interesting shape. That one right there. It's like a, and there's a dot in the middle. Well, there's a smudge right there, so that's perfect. Boom. Can't even tell that. You can't tell. But on a side note, unfortunately, I don't know if that ice cream man's ever gonna come back down this way because he definitely broke his truck getting that ice cream out. Like we chased, we didn't chase him, but we like waved him down and he pulled over. He's like, "What you want?" And we're like, "Give me 2 of them scoops right there and 2 of them scoops right there." And I'd asked for all vanilla, but the vanilla, I guess, was messing up or something, so we couldn't get it out. And then he was like, I could do like half vanilla, half chocolate. I'm like, bet. All right, thank you. You know, if the vanilla's not working, that's fine. Maybe I could get something else, but I'll go vanilla and chocolate since you said vanilla and chocolate. Man, as soon as he finished pouring that, doing the mix, his truck kind of stalled a little bit. Like, I don't know if anybody knows anything about that or has witnessed the ice cream truck breakdown, like, I guess right after you order or like right after you're served. I'm like, dog, keep the change. I'm sorry. I'm sorry my cravings brought you to this point. But along with everybody else's. My phone's gonna die, but I'll just let it. It's okay. It's 8 o'clock. Ain't nobody hitting my phone. If they need to, they can hit me up on IG. but yeah, it was amazing. I was like, yo, I can't remember the last time I ran outside to grab ice cream and then, you know, sit on the porch for a minute and eat it. Like beautiful weather, no mosquitoes. The only thing I didn't have was lemonade, but honestly, that ice cream was hitting, so I didn't need it. I didn't need it. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Not exact, but, you know, as closely rendered as possible through my own hand. Now my phone can die in peace. Hydrate yourselves, get your water in. Get your water in. Ugh, my elbow. I'm gonna try something. If it doesn't work, then and maybe I need to look this up. Maybe I need to look that one out. Yeah, that was gonna be too big. That's why we boxed it out in the first place. I think the one thing that I definitely have not worked on from a technical point of view is like when you're actually drawing out letters and you've already boxed it out. You're like, all right, this is the space I'm working in. I don't know why my mind's like, make it bigger. You can't always make it bigger. You have to use the space. And I'd be like, yeah, okay, but we have more space. Let's do that. Like, no, we don't. It's only 3 letters, but we need space for it. I heard that little note in there. That sounded a little video game-ish. That sounded like Battlefront. No, not Battlefront. What is it? The Star Wars game. Well, honestly, it just sounded like Star Wars for a second. But, I know often we do play a lot of... Sorry. I know often we do play a lot of like D&D style music and epic music. It stems back from my college trauma. Which I've talked about before, but in a very funny way. But in doing so, because it actually worked back in college, and the only reason I'm saying it's trauma is because it puts you in a state of panic to rush, to make sure you're focused on the task at hand, and then to make sure it's just as badass as you're feeling. We used to take tests in typography, but we used to have he was a fan of Elder Scroll. So we had Elder Scroll music playing in the background while taking the test, while memorizing what font was what font. And I'm like, ugh, this is great. But at the same time, I need to make sure I'm getting this down. Because at that time, I was like, ooh, words and fonts, and I'm doing this for a check. I'm not really doing it because my heart's calling me to it. If this looks wrong, we're gonna have to erase it, but that's okay. That kind of looks like a D or a B, but I'm not mad at it. Not too mad at it. Okay. Look, give it a little tail, make it like a U. So, my thought process for this: U and I, but using different shapes from that egg. That my phone died. I looked back. I was about to grab it to show you guys again, but using the shapes that we put in here, so that way it kind of makes more sense. Let's see. Normally, I also would, as I did before, kind of sketch it a little bit lighter in some areas. So when I do erase, it doesn't look as chaotic. As long as I can read it after the fact, and as long as you guys can read it after the fact, then it'll be okay. Damn, I bubbled that in like a Scantron. I said, it's not reading that. Not reading that. But yeah, the reason I brought up that playlist, I know we listen to it a lot. Not this particular one, this is some random one. But I will go ahead and drop you guys the adventure playlist at the end of this in chat if you like music like this or any other type of video game music in orchestra form, dubstep form, all types of things. It mostly stems from video games, TV shows, anime. So, y'all let me know if you would be interested in that. If not, then I'm gonna still do it anyway because I said I would. Somebody might be interested. But yeah. It's gonna be a lowercase n, but that's because I used that already. We could use that one. Let's use that for the I. Let's use this for the N. Oh. Oh. Just that quick, I was like, yeah, it should be this. Nope, it should be this. It's a lowercase. I realize why I have so much energy. I ate before live. There's not a bowl of food sitting next to me with me staring at it off screen like, I didn't eat, now I'm grumpy. No, I actually had a meal before live. These horns also remind me of Mafia, the Mafia games. Tommy. I gotta play through those again. The only one I didn't play was the third one. I finished both the first and the second one, but I gotta run them back. So I gotta. Phone, please. I thought you were dead. 8:45. You woke up just to tell me, hey, did you finish? It's almost 9. Yeah, I got you. That's not a shape, but I'm gonna use it as one. Yeah, that looks very Haven, very precursor, very Gollum's ring, very, very elvish type text. I might change this in by the time we get back to this. I'm definitely going to lower this line to give the proper spacing for the eye. Yeah, no. I was going to add the little dots here, but those look like little wheels. Eyes, hat, elf. What did I say? Sure. Drop it, little girl. Till about right here. Oh, I also have a surprise for you guys this summer. I am working on some really dope stuff, and I hope that within the next like 2 to 3 weeks that I can just put it out there for you guys and you can see it. So, bear with me. It is a voice project, but it's also, I'm trying to tie some art into it. The first couple will not be art and voice. It'll be only, come on, laptop. It'll be only voice, but roughly about end of July, early August, there would be duo, like Duolingo, like that. Anyway, um, but yeah, I'm excited to share that with you guys. That there are some really heavy projects that I'm working on, and that you will be seeing the fruits of our labor as we progress. Like, I don't know. I've always pushed my art, but ah, this is the first time that I really get a chance to like push it in a way that I'm also learning multiple styles, multiple mediums to better my own style. So like, yes, I've drawn on canvas before, but it's definitely been messier. It absolutely has been messier. It absolutely has taken a little bit more time than necessary for some of the older ones. To be honest, this one feels like it took more time than necessary, but I didn't want to rush. If I'm rushing because, I don't want to let it sit for too long, that's different than me rushing because I want it to be content and I want it to be out. That's how we end up with this. That's why I'm never giving this one away. I'm never selling it. It's a reminder to take my time even with the content. So if you're bullying me, I used to say this all the time. I used to say all the time, if you don't see me on social media, on any platform that I normally would post throughout the week, I'm working. Let me work, and you gonna enjoy what I got to show you. So, if that ever happens, we've been a little bit more consistent with our time management and stuff. So, if that ever happens, that's what's going on. Your girl out here working. That's all. She will return, or you will hear from me in some form or fashion. Prince of Persia, that's what it feels like. Sands of Time, you know what I'm saying? I had it on the Wii. I know. I had it before then on. Is that PS2? PS3? I don't know. They remade that game for, I think, every console. But, But yeah. Thicken the line, thicken the line. I'm just kind of out of place if this is so long. So, no, we don't keep it that way. But I will. Like this. Wow, there it is. I need the 7 real quick. Especially to put our stamp of approval on how this is coming out. Yeah, I am kind of proud. Just a little bit. I don't say it a lot, so that's why I'm like, yeah, I am. You have to hype yourself up. Not when you know you shouldn't be, but when you know you did that, or you know you're in your element, hype yourself up. Because at the end of the day, you're the first person to see it. You're the first person to imagine it. And if you don't feel like it's worth looking at, you don't feel like it's worth finishing, you won't. But if you do, You get proud at your work. After a while, you're like, yeah, I did that. I did do that. Not me cleaning up your eyebrows the way I cleaned mine up yesterday. I was not about to be on here live with my glistening chin hair. Is it cliche if I add a little something there? I don't think it needs it. I think it. You know what? Maybe what I'm imagining isn't necessarily a scar, because a scar would be cliche. Like, I was watching something. What was it? Oh yeah, Demon Slayer. I was catching up on Demon Slayer, and I forgot old boy's name, but the Kakashi of Demon Slayer. From the Entertainment District, because that's the one that I just finished. I just started the Swordsman Village arc, but I just started that, so I got a ways to go. I only watched the first 2 episodes. I try and take in what I just watched. Like, if it's a whole season, I'm not gonna immediately go into the next season. Like full-fledged, I'll just watch like 1 or 2 episodes. Then I'll get back to it. That might be what I do after live, actually, is finish season 3. Finish season 3 a little bit. I'm not mad at this, okay? The way the name is spelled? Okay, wait. Let me ask you guys. If I said her name was Uni, does that read as Uni? The only thing I'm not 100%, there's one thing that I'll say I'm not 100% like, oh, that looks amazing. It is with the text. But like in this area, that's not bad lettering. You know what I mean? That's not bad. Okay. All right, let me stop. So, and I also don't want to add too much. But are we finished? Is this a badass owl that could protect the community but also show guidance in the community? I don't know. We'll find out. We truthfully will. Damn. Let me see. No. That's why I put the pocket down here. I didn't want a chest pocket or anything like that. Let's see. Not armpit hair, but arm hair. All right. Would it be too much if I did the little lines? I don't think so. In paint. Part of me wants to, by the little lines, I mean like a glow that goes between the fingers and goes here. You know, it scares me a little bit. I'm sorry, I know. We're doing this and I'm like, you know, it scares me. Knowing that there are people that I meet in like new faces and then they see me act loopy while drawing and stuff and I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were in live. And these are people that, you know, that I work with voiceover, that I work with illustration wise, or that I'm just helping here and there through different projects, various projects, even outside of art altogether. But like, it could be somebody that I meet at a very professional event and I'm like, oh, this is what I do. And then like 2 weeks later, they'll be like, yeah, I caught your live. And I'm like, oh, I hope it was a good one. I hope it was the right one. Each live has, you know, the same vibe, but different topics. Like, we be feeling different some days. We really do. Ooh, never forget. Let me stop. 10:3. Oh, God. Thank you guys for letting me rock out and be a nerd too, because I just hop through, like, I don't know, an endless amount of media and different opinions that I had on it, but I do that every time. And y'all just y'all just be like, all right, yeah, that's a good point. Or you just let me rock out and you don't say nothing, but I'm cool with that too, because then I know that I ain't say nothing worth you leaving or worth being canceled. I know I have said something worth being canceled, because you can't please everybody. I assume that my 90s baby ways will get me canceled in about 5 to 10 years, because something that I say that somebody doesn't agree with in about 5 to 10 years. So cancel culture is weird like that. But that's what I mean. Like, y'all just let me ramble and talk about different things that I'm thinking of, and different aspects of my creative life. And I appreciate that. I don't know. I think I appreciate being able to ramble, because I get my thoughts out. I don't know. I get my thoughts out in various ways. Talking to people, writing it down, yelling into the wind because I can. Whatever that looks like. But, let me do this real quick too. That focus kicked in. You know, the focus that has shut me up quick. And I know it's gotta be 9 o'clock now, but I'm like, I promised a finished piece. And darn it, you're gonna get one. Not finished as in painted. You're not gonna get that tonight again. But you will get. You will get. You will get a little bit of a shadowy edge. Y'all would not believe, like, my hands have not stopped sweating since before like 6:30. That's why I'm telling y'all to hydrate, because if you sweat like me, you're gonna need that hydration from your body. You're gonna need that water. You're gonna need that water. Hydrate. If you out here eating hot Cheetos, you're gonna need that water. Let me stop. Let me stop. That used to be our stream snack: gummy worms and hot Cheetos and an Arizona tea. And I kid you not, somebody told me that doesn't fit your personality. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean that doesn't fit my personality? But then I got it. Because I also crunch ice. And they were like, yeah, you're not that person. So why do you do these things? And I was like, that's not a thing. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh. Well, one, I gave up hot Cheetos because I couldn't eat that much level of spice that often anymore. And I'm like, well, if I can't eat them, I'm just trash them. I don't need them. Like, get them out of my diet. If it's If it's Arizona tea, it's because I'm from Arizona, and I thought that was the shit. I was like, oh, we got our own tea? Bet! Like as a kid, and then I just got hooked ever since. And that's my favorite tea. Um, is the green tea honey or the iced tea lemon. Those are my top two. I even did the logo design. There you go. I did the logo design with the Arizona tea markings over top. I have it on a hoodie, but I gotta get that hoodie reprinted. It's a glow in the dark hoodie at that too. It's pretty dope. I low key want to leave that and just paint it and then have that break in there. But yeah. Alright, let me walk you through it so that way the shading makes sense. Because I realized, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to leave this. And then I started shading, and you're like, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean you're going to leave it? You didn't. I did, but. Alright. Wooden frame here, the same way that we got the little wooden frame on the canvas. So, wooden frame, a canvas on a canvas. I did it and I will always do it. And then UNI for uni. That is our character here. The nest. Y'all know I love nesting. Anytime I don't feel good, anytime I need a self-love day, anytime I just want to chill, I will bundle all my blankets, pillows, and stuff up. Even when I game on Friday nights, I be nesting, y'all. I be. All right, we set. Let's do this. That's why we just be going. I just be going, and like in chat here and there. But nesting is a big part of taking care of myself, so that's why the nest is even there. I wanted to add the fact that most nests are like twigs, sticks, and just kerfluffle. Like trash and stuff. Which is very unfortunate. We just had Earth Day. Throw your trash away properly. Don't leave that in the street, because I'm tired of picking it up myself. Because I'm that person. I will pick up the trash if I see it. If it's not icky, I'm not going to touch anything outside of what I need to. But I went ahead and did the nest. The nest does have a couple of things in it. If I think of anything to add to it, I will. I think it's set as is because the layers, there's going to be about 3 different colors of layers in this nest to show how the sticks stick. How the sticks like go different directions, and they just make this bundle of a nest. So that's really cool. Uni is a classy but very open spirit, cool spirit, down to earth. Think of me as an owl. A tad bit more badass, if you can believe it. I know. Unheard of. That's the one. I threw this on there because something y'all don't know about me. You should know this by now, but if you are new, I am such a fan of the Naughty Dog history, the lineup of Naughty Dog. Like, you even see me play through all the Crash Bandicoots, all the Jak and Daxters, all the Uncharteds, all the Last of Us. Like, excuse me? Those are my games. Like, you can't tell me. You can tell me whatever about Naughty Dog I don't know, because I would love to learn more. But there was a moment where I was going to be doing a resume. First off, I was going to study to be a game designer. And then I was going to, I wrote a whole, I got in trouble in high school. Had to write a whole paper of what I wanted to do. So I got this idea in my mind that I was going to work with, what are they now? I don't even remember. Insomniac Games, Ratchet and Clank. So I think they've just been doing Ratchet and Clank. And truth be told, when they made that switch with Ratchet, I wasn't really feeling it, but I did play more games than I think I would have. I think I played 3 games after deadlock. I forgot what that one is. It's with the time and everything. Once they got to that, I was like, you're doing too much. Like Sly Cooper 4. Okay. So, with that being said, like me just having that tie-in and then me also doing the little eggs and stuff. I don't know if I recorded all of them. I recorded a handful of those little wooden eggs that I showed you guys before. Um, to where I did similar patterns and then I did like other things in it just to make it not just a wooden egg. I didn't pass them out for Easter. I spent time with my family. We have family things to do. So that didn't happen, but I still will be giving those eggs out probably in mail. So anybody that's about to get mail from me, you have an egg coming. There's only a handful of you. But for the next couple of things that we do where I mail you guys stuff or mail you art, you'll get an egg. It might have this design, it might have something else on it. So look forward to that. The pocket watch, time. My mind is always on time. The well-dressed fit goes back to the webtoon because the main character also wears this fit. And the main character, we'll talk about it. Because I know I touched on it before, but I don't want to just throw it in at the end of this and, you know, everybody else is like, oh, I wasn't there, I didn't hear it. Well, you know, I'll do a whole separate video explaining that because that won't be released until this fall. So we have time. I have time to draw the rest of it out and color it. This summer, that's what I'm working on is the webtoon. So it can stop being infamous and notorious, but it can be the webtoon that we need. There we go. I don't know, something about that I wanted to extend that one way over there. Normally I draw 3, but for this one I just went ahead and drew 2 because I wanted to open this area up so you can see the face and the eye and stuff more. Matter of fact, this music, see? I think I'm a badass because I'm always listening to badass soundtracks. So I wanted to open up the eye more. I didn't want to add a scar, but this is actually like rough edge fur. Think of this as... All right, hear me out because I just finished the entertainment district. So you know the little cards that you get? You know the little cards with the stamps in the entertainment district? But also in various old school Japanese art and a couple of other cultures, I'm pretty sure, where they just had the stamp of the actual artist. I wanted to put the stamp of Uni as her name, almost like a poster design. Damn, I really like how this came out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to add anything. That's the one thing. I'm like, I don't want to add anything that's not going to be added in color. Are y'all good with this? Like, we good? Can I end the live? No, I'm kidding. Have I worked my hours? Thank you guys for being here, mind you. But also, like, we did pretty good tonight. I promised you that I would finish it in pencil, and I finished it in pencil. I feel like my detail mind wants me to add like all this stuff, and then I'm like, it's gonna be lost in translation. Cause like even like Bowser's hair, like you can see the detail in the hair, but because I wanted to go above and beyond with certain aspects of it and trying different things with it, like it doesn't even have the same glow that all the other ones do. Like the same, like look at Piccolo's eye. Hold on. Look at, I don't know if you can see that shine on it. But I used the same stuff. I just took my time on the Piccolo one instead of the Bowser one. So I'm absolutely going to take my time on this one as well, the Uni one. Yo, we did that. We did that. All right. But Also, I owe you guys a couple of videos for this as well. So these are our goals, accomplishments, and key things that we do on this channel. Again, I'll go through it. Envelope with the Play-Doh, with the feather, with the egg are all things for mail. The mic with the note into tea time is what that says up here, is for our tea time videos. Our 102 was because we hit 102, and we put a plus there because anybody else joining is always welcome to be a part of the community. We are not, I'm not trying to be one of those elite, only this, only that, blah, blah, blah. Come through. If you're alive and trying to live a better life, live an interesting life, live a creative life, this is a spot for you, okay? If you're trying to do better, this is a spot for you. If you just want to relax, this is a spot for you. If you're human, this is a spot for you. And then we have the little person with the ink. Oh, yeah, the little person with the ink. And see what they're standing over top of? It was originally the unfinished canvas of the uni. But now that uni's done, I might have to tweak that a little bit. That's funny. That's funny. See how quickly we can set some goals and finish them up? Well, sorry you guys didn't see that little hop. You gotta see the proud hop. Well, we did that. Let me sit down. We did that. I know, we are 15 minutes past the cutoff time. Ooh. My eyes looking a little tired, you know what I'm saying? It's time to do my routine, get these pimples up off me, clean my skin a little bit. That's what we gonna be doing. I wanna say tonight, let me not lie to y'all, I'm gonna do my regular routine tonight, and I'm gonna do a better routine, including twisting my hair tomorrow, because I think I got one thing and then I got the live at night, which, you know, not like, whatever, but the gaming live, I don't take it as serious as the lives with you guys. I'm sorry, let me put this in the background for anybody that pops in that wants to be like, this isn't art, you're chatting. Well, that's in the tags too. I want to make sure that the art lives are nurtured in a certain way, not like very cutthroat, like boo, 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 boo. It has to be this way. No, I just want to make sure that I'm giving my all every single time I hit that go live button and every time I hit that upload button, because y'all come here to see what I love to do. And that's amazing to me. Like that alone, it's not like reacting to videos or playing games. Like, no disrespect, no none of that. But this is something that I've been doing since before I was 5 years old. Just drawing, creating, putting stuff together, playing with Bionicles, Legos, all these things, like piecing things together, seeing something and something so bland and just being like, this needs to be something else. Like having that mindset, that starter mindset of just creativity, it's the only addiction that I'm gonna claim outside of anime. And you know what? Not even anime. Music hits higher than anime for me. Because it's in everything. It's in anime, it's in gaming, it's in TV shows. It's just is. But to put yourself into a state of, this is something that I really love. This is something that I can be sensitive about. Like, ooh. An artist being sensitive about their work is guaranteed. And don't let them lie to you, because you can always tell there's something sensitive about their work style or their medium or their craft. that they've put their heart and soul into, and they're just like, yep, it's perfect. Like, if y'all told me something bad about this, no, I'm kidding. I'm not that sensitive. I'm sensitive, but I'm not that sensitive when it comes to art, especially the art that I put on online. Like, I'll be more sensitive about the webtoon, and I think that's why I'm so hesitant of putting it out there. I'm like, oh, I've been working on this since 2019, behind the scenes. Like, I've been writing it out. I have damn near half a sketchbook's worth of notes from start to finish, missing maybe 3 of the arcs at the end. And that's not even the end. I already have the ending crafted. I already have a story, the prequel story crafted, written out from start to finish. And I'm like, why can I not get this webtoon out to the people? But seeing you guys show up to the lives and stuff, and like, you know, just being like, yo, that's really cool. I like your art style. I like what you're doing here. I like, you know, the vibes. I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can share the webtoon this fall. I can do this. I can get it out to you guys. I can present something that I've been low-key nervous about. That's my sensitivity with my art. I'm like, this project is something new. It's something very different than what we do on the channel, really. It's a consistent story that I have to tell with you guys, and I'm excited. I am so excited about this. This story couldn't be written by anybody else, just because you'll see. You'll see. Ah! Ah! Matter of fact, this is the sketchbook right here. This is the sketchbook of... Oh, get out of here. That's an exclusive print, not for eyes of the public, just for eyes of the people that purchased the first 30 books. Damn. Y'all don't need to know about that. That's the cover of the second book that I'm gonna write. It's already drawn out. I drew it out before creating the first book. That's hilarious that it's in here though. Damn, I want to show like something, but I'm like, can't show nothing. Can't show nothing. I know y'all gonna be mad. All right, don't click off. This is me learning about arts. So what I also want to do with the music playlist, I'm also gonna drop in like a playlist of videos that help me as a creative. So if you are a creative that also can benefit from these things, or I saw the numbers drop real quick this end. No. If you can benefit from the videos that I learn from, I would like to go ahead and just compile that. Join the Discord, because they be getting everything. Discord gets everything first, and that's just because it's right there. So I'd be like, boop, IG, which is connected to Facebook, boop, Discord, and then I'd be like, all right, make it pretty for YouTube. So if you're ever looking for any of the extra resources that I don't put in the community tab, go over to the community Discord. It'll be in Daily HooT. Daily HooT is just where, you know, I'm just adding things in for you guys to see. This is what I'm doing today. This is what I'm talking about today. This is what we're gonna be doing in live. Before I even make these thumbnails and these titles and stuff like that, I'd be like, all right, Discord, you gotta know first, because you're the community. You're the growing community. Both are growing. All the communities are growing. You guys are, you're not stopping, and I won't either, because I told you what I told you. Take my hand, and I'll take yours. So, y'all gonna make me cry. This was such a good night. Like, oop, oop, such a good night. I will say, I'm gonna work on the color for this, which won't be digital. It will be painted on there. I'm gonna work on that. I can't guarantee this weekend. But next week I can't. Not on the live because the paint has to dry and then it takes too long. So I want to just make sure that y'all can see it start to finish and not in 4 videos like this took. So, yeah. I got you guys. New video out tomorrow. That's actually what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be watching a couple of episodes of Demon Slayer and finishing the editing on my tablet for tomorrow's video. Schedule that for you guys. What else do I have? I'll set it as a premiere, so, you know, hit the bell, all that jazz, so you know when it's coming out. I thought I could say it in any other way, but because I consume way too much YouTube, that definitely came out like Mr. Ballin. So, I'm gonna be working on the editing tonight. Schedule that as a premiere for you guys tomorrow. I'll probably schedule it for, normally I like to do 12 o'clock, 12 to 2 in that time frame. But if I don't get it up by 2:30, it'll be a 6 o'clock, 6:30 upload. And that's just because I know y'all be at work. I want y'all to see it because some people be like, I didn't see you had a new blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey, here's the link. Now you know. No complaints. What I do want to show you guys next, I showed this earlier. This is the last thing, and then I'm going to close out live. Look, I said we weren't showing those. Those are a little egregious. That was a different time on InVision-Graphics. You want to see some interesting... It wasn't too reckless. It wasn't too reckless. But I will say... Where's the Digimon? I'm not... What? You smell like an auntie. What is that? It's paper. It got a whole, like, white diamond on it. Sorry. Well, if I can't find the Yu-Gi-Oh, not Digimon, if I can't find the Yu-Gi-Oh artwork that's somewhere in here, the next thing to get colored is going to be our little guy right here. As far as, like, things from lives to be colored, it's going to be our little light bulb screw. I forgot what that thing was actually called. It was like a washer or something. Oh, you're still here. It was drawn from this. Like, we took it apart and we displayed the pieces in various ways. And it was a what do you see night. And I was like, okay, well, let me take it apart. Let me do different things with it. And we drew all types of stuff on it. So this, what does that date say? February 13th. Okay, night before Valentine's Day this year. So we did all these things based on that. And this character popped out. And I was like, he's like the little... I almost called him a slurm. That's Futurama. That's not Treasure Planet. The little, you know, puff guy. I forgot his name. I used to call him Yadameen when I used to play the game. That is not appropriate, but because I was a kid playing that. But the little pink Yadameen guy, Morph. I'm gonna rewatch that sometime this weekend. It's such a wholesome movie. Makes me cry every time. I'll be singing the shit out of that soundtrack. All right. We don't do that every time, but I felt like doing it just then. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for all the new subs because, thank you. As I was saying it, thank you, Van. Thank you for coming through. And thank you for subbing. Thank you guys for just allowing me to be me. I know I'm a little weird, a little fuzzy today, but y'all showed up, you showed out. Even though the video cut in half, you still came through and enjoyed it and even had something to say about it. So that was really dope. I really appreciate it. Y'all make my Thursdays. Like, for real, for real. Y'all really do make my Thursdays. I be like, I got a live tonight. What else can I do throughout the day? And I'm like, little admin things. Because I'm not looking forward to anything else other than being right here with you all. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. Last thing I want to say, you must know this. There is an art to everything that you are and everything that you do. Go out there, be your best, and believe in yourself, okay? If you don't, just know that I do. You can do anything, but do it your way, all right? Nobody could ever take that from you. If it comes from your experience, it's your own thing. So go out there, be your best. Thank you guys for coming through. I'll see you next week and for the live. But I will see you tomorrow because I'm gonna be in the premiere. Like, no matter what time I post it, even if I'm about to go live on Xbox, I'll still be in the premiere to chat with you guys and stuff like that. So, I'm sorry, notifications popped up on my laptop, and when they do, it trickles down and it just stays there. So I'm like, what the heck is that? It's like 9 o'clock, 9:30 even. We went 30 minutes over the live. And that's how I know y'all really appreciate this content, because that was not planned. I just wanted to make sure that we absolutely got this done. I will begin color work on it next week, probably Wednesday. Wednesday, my studio days. Undefeated. Music, like in the live studio, just listening to music while drawing. You should definitely try it. It's like sitting on a mountain and drawing. Very refreshing. Very relaxing. So, thank you guys. We got uni done. I will be adding to the other one our InVision board for the channel. And then tomorrow you have a video coming. So all I can say about it, listen out. See you guys soon. Oh, thank you.